You don't think I have a cookie right under there? You don't think I have a cookie right under my camera? I do have a cookie right under my camera. You think I don't have a cookie? I got a cookie! I'm in a cookie because I'm fat! Right here. Before I start my video, I gotta get this clear. Alright, so, a lot of Minnesota Viking fans, they're upset. They're upset at Eagle fans. Eagle fans were chucking bottles. Yo, you stink! Yo, we doing it! Yeah. Throwing bottles like that. So they got all mad and they're all upset. They said, if you come to Minnesota, when Eagle fans come to Minnesota, we're not letting you in our establishment. We don't want Eagle fans. You know what I mean? Can you believe that? Like, you're gonna take the few dingbats that there are, a few dingbats, and you're going to associate a whole group of Eagle fans to those few dingbats and make them suffer? That's stupid. But here's what I say. You can let anybody in you want to serve. I don't care. That don't bother me. I say whoever you want in, let in. Whoever you don't want in, don't let in. It only hurt your business. You know what I mean? There's a guy out there, Frank. Frank don't want Eagle fans in his establishment. What are you doing, Frank? Come on, Frank. What are you doing? You're gonna suffer? You're gonna lose business? Come on, Frank. People are hungry, Frank. We need you, Frank. Come on, Frank. People gotta eat. What's wrong with you, Frank? Frank! 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 You hear me? Frank! I need your help! People are hungry! Frank! Help them out! Frank! Everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here! So, today, I have to talk. I have to talk to you. I have to say something that is overdue. Something that's been on my mind for almost a year. The day has come because it's important with the Eagles going to the Super Bowl to make amends now, to get everything out so that we can go full steam ahead in the Super Bowl. Now, a year ago, or almost a year ago, during the draft, many of you saw me lose my mind, go totally King Dingbatish, break my glasses, go crazy because the Eagles took Derek Barnett. And I did not want Derek Barnett. I did not think that was the right pick. I thought Derek Barnett could be a good player in the league, but I thought there were guys who were better at that point when the Eagles were picking. So when the Eagles picked him, the truth is, I didn't trust Howie Roseman or Joe Douglas. I expected Howie Roseman to mess up that pick. I expected it. So I lost my mind because I thought he did. And you know what? It turns out I was wrong. I was so wrong. And I'm happy that I was wrong. I was wrong about Derek Barnett. And I said from after that draft, because I really felt bad about that video. I don't like that video. I don't like the Derek Barnett video. I hate it, actually. I was going to put it in this video so people could see what I said, but I just can't. I hate my reaction to it. As authentic as it was, I don't like that video. It's probably the video I hate to see myself in. So I'm not putting it in here. I don't want to look at it anymore. But I was wrong. And you know what? In life, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're wrong. None of us are perfect. And I was obviously wrong with Derek Barnett. He's turned out to be a great player. And I said, if he gets over 6 sacks, I will go out and make a crow video about Derek Barnett. He didn't get 6 sacks. He got 5 sacks. I think he had 21 tackles and 5 sacks. But I felt that he was still good enough of a player and came on strong enough at the end and coming up in big moments like the NFC Championship game, forcing a fumble, that it was only fair for me to make this video anyways, because I think he deserves it. So, to Derek Barnett, I'm sorry. To Howie Roseman, Joe Douglas, I'm sorry. To Eagle fans, I'm sorry. To fans of Derek Barnett in college, whoever was a fan of his, I'm sorry. For Philly 500 was a dingbat. King Dingbat he is, and he was wrong. And for that, I apologize. Now, to me, when you're wrong, you have to make that wrong a right. You have to make it a right. You have to make up for it. Otherwise, it's more than just the wrong. So that's what I'm doing here. I consider this closed. I consider my Derek Barnett, crow to be over now and paid in full. I am sorry for what I did, for not believing in Derek Barnett. And you know what? In the future, sometimes I'll get it wrong, sometimes I'll get it right. But I will always come and eat crow and tell you when I was wrong and admit and man up to it, because it's important to do that. And so today I had to do double moonwalks on my own ass because of that video. But I am sorry. Derek Barnett has turned out to be a great player, and I wouldn't want him, or I wouldn't want any other player to be on this team other than him. So with that said, thank you for watching this. I am sorry. Take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.
Finish him.
We back! Are we back? Come on, Frank! What about Frank? Frank! Come on, Frank! People hungry! You gotta help me out, Frank! What about Frank? Frank! People hungry! Frank! 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 Help us out, Frank! Frank!